commence avec la formation de départ. Wait a second. Alignement de la partie? Party of alignment. I completely forgot that this was happening today. My good friend Cow.
Get out of my office!
Reminded me today at work. We've got hockey in July, folks.
Zharovsky, mais on va le regarder. On veut le voir aller.
Et le but!
This is exactly what I needed right now. And on top of just having hockey right now, are we going to see Ivan Demidov paired up with Alexandre Zharovsky? Let's talk about it.
Walk in, take it, and just walk out. Stop. Oh yeah!
Yeah, this was just what the doctor ordered. I was just complaining about how much I missed hockey, jonesing for it. And I totally forgot about this 3-on-3 tournament that they put on for the past few years. My wife and my kids are also basically out of town. They went camping out on the beach with Nanny. So I'm at home just like eating Fruit Loops and watching July hockey. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'd love to have you as part of the community. We're getting so close to 27,000 subscribers. Can you help me get there? Also, today's video is sponsored by Slapsharks. I don't know if you can relate, but during the off season, I want to rip cards more than ever. Let's see what Slapsharks has going on right now. Oh man, they consistently have some of the biggest grails in hockey. So that's always a draw. But if you have a specific player that you like to collect, like I've really been trying to find some Jacob Fowler cards, and they can be found here. His market has somewhat cooled down. So if you haven't gotten his young guns yet, now might be the right time to do it. Or look at this. I have Jared Davidson's young gun, but I did want to pick up his canvas. I'll probably put a bid on this one because it's currently only at 99 cents. The main message about Slapsharks is that you can find cards that you want or sell your cards that are collecting dust, and Slapsharks takes care of everything for you: shipping, setting up the post, the sale, and getting you your money. They've also got their own app, which makes it super easy to submit your own cards, watch your auctions, and track your sales from cards that aren't part of your PC. So take a look at Slapsharks today. I'll leave a link in the description. Happy hunting. Thank you as always to Slapsharks, really keeping me afloat during this off season. And thank you all for clicking that link in the description. It does really help me out if you click that. On to the game, and we start where we always start, avec la alignement de la partie. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Alignement de la partie. Alignement de la partie. L'alignement de la partie. On commence avec l'alignement de la partie. On commence avec l'alignement de la partie. On commence avec l'alignement de la partie. We're going to start with the starting lineup. Et pour l'équipe man-made, nos attaquants, our forwards, we have Gio Fiore. You might remember him from the one game that he played in the NHL, I think. Pretty sure he was he wasn't drafted by the Ducks, but he played for the Ducks, I think. He played on the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles at one point in time. I know a lot of these guys from the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, actually, so that was kind of fun. Zach Bolduc, you probably recognize that name. Jake Evans, another familiar character. Alex Carrier, probably know him as well. Do you know Alexandre Zharovsky? A lot of buzz around Zharovsky. He's over here in North America for a short stint hanging out with his buddy Ivan Demidov. They're chummy together, hanging out, playing hockey, going to events. Demidov's kind of like his chaperone. He's his Sherpa over here, and hopefully they're both having a good time. It looks like they're having a good time tonight. Finally, Ivan Demidov for our attaquants. So 6 players, 3-on-3 hockey in net. Another familiar name, Zach Fucale. Canadiens drafted him. I was super hot on Fucale. I thought he was going to be the guy. I don't think he played a single regular season game for the Canadiens. He did play in the NHL. I'm pretty sure he did, but he's still active, I think, in the KHL. Et pour l'équipe, Live Burn. Nos attaquants, Simon Benoit. He played on the Leafs, but He got traded to Philadelphia. I think he's going to do well over there. I think he plays their style of game. Thomas Bordelot, another player who I thought was going to be, for sure an NHLer, drafted by the Sharks. It just didn't make it through. Wasn't he drafted high as well? 38th overall. Good old Canadian boy, Bordelot. That's as French as it gets, right? Oh, wait, he's from Texas. That's a weird one. Number 13, Xavier Bolduc. He played on the Ottawa Senators. He was drafted high, but I think he was drafted during the COVID years or something like that. He never caught on in the NHL. Nicolas Maloche, drafted by Colorado, but played with the Sharks. Played maybe 60 games with the Sharks. Nicolas Aube-Kubel, he's played a ton in the NHL. He did play a little bit last year with the Minnesota Wild, but I'm not sure if he's returning. Jeffrey Vale, I find he's a difficult to play against player. I forget who he almost injured on the Canadiens this last season, but he plays a pretty heavy game. I believe the Tampa Bay Lightning currently own him. And in net, Gabriel Daigle, a youngster, currently plays in the queue for Victoriaville. So on one side of the ice, lots of Canadians. On the other side, some NHL guys, but grinders, grinders. Before this game starts, you kind of believe that the Canadiens players are going to have their way with these guys, but does it happen like that? Different rules in this 3-on-3 tournament, and they start things off with 2 shootout rounds. For man-made, Zharovsky and Demidov are going to take the shootouts and check it out.
Zharovsky, mais on va le regarder. On veut le voir aller.
Et le but! Et...
Ivan Demidov! Et ça crie ici, ça jubile! Et le but!
The 2 dudes behind the mic, Steve and André, animated as ever. Vraiment drôle, mais c'est tout en français. So for the English only speakers, I'm sure that it's some background noise for you guys. Should probably mention right up front, you can go watch this right now on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description as well. So the puck hasn't even dropped yet, and Demidov and Zharovsky have already scored. They win the shootout, the shootout pregame. So man-made starts with a goal ahead. And before too long after the puck drops, Demidov is going to strike again.
Bon.
Et là, on se met à fesser sur le jambon.
Evans to Bolduc to Demidov, 2-0 for man-made. Then Jake Evans gets a can opener on Bolduc. You take a penalty in this format, you still have to touch the puck in order to stop play, but what happens after play is stopped is a penalty shot is awarded. But he jokes around that Jake Evans must have had his head in the nuages, that's in the clouds.
I can see you in heaven.
Oh yeah?
When you come. Ouais. Alors tir de pénalty.
And Bolduc is awarded his penalty shot, and he doesn't miss.
Oh, dans le 5 trous.
So still 2-1 for man-made. Bolduc puts it 5-hole on Fucali. But next to strike is going to be Bolduc, making it 3-1 for man-made.
À Demidov, à Bolduc. Oh,
les joueurs du Canadien commencent.
Evans to Demidov to Bolduc. Nice little goal here. At this point, you're like, oh, okay, so it's Bolduc, Demidov, and Evans on one line, and then it's Fiore, Zharovsky, and Alex Carrier on the other line. Kind of bugs me because I wanted to see Demidov and Zharovsky together, but it is what it is.
Et là, c'est Demidov qui s'amène avec la feinte. Oh! Asti!
And Demidov makes it 4-1 when Zharovsky doesn't take the change, plays with Demidov, feeds Demidov. Nice moves here by Demidov. And is this a look into the future? Zharovsky to Demidov for the goal? 4-1 man-made. And Evans is going to make it 5-1. They're just rolling.
Oh, Demidov devant.
Je sais. Oh, le but! Quel but!
kind of running away with it here. No surprise, right? But wait.
Là, le long de l'oreille, le voici. Mais non, je naïs, calmez-vous à la maison. Oh, Bordelot, hein, il y a...
Bordelot makes it 5-2. Wow, nice one. Intercepts the pass and then goes all the way behind Fucali. But Zharovsky is going to strike for man-made.
J'aimerais ça, j'aimerais ça.
Comment
Il y a eu des blessures.
Exactement, j'espère qu'il va...
le but
ici du Canadien.
Le but.
6-2 for man-made. Nice 5-hole after Carrier breaks up a pass. Gets it to Zharovsky, who does not make a mistake. But we're going to see some more from Bordelot.
De rejoindre Meloche, c'est pour Benoit. À Bourgo, il échappé. Et le but.
Et le but.
6-3. Bad change here by Zharovsky. Bad communication. Leaves Bordelot all alone. Nice hands on Bordelot here. Thomas Bordelot makes it 6-3. 3 behind. But before long, it's going to be 2.
Oh, c'est bon. Mais là, tu vois les équipes, Steve, là, parce que les offres hostiles. Oh, Demidov vient de se faire frapper. OK, il est correct. Oh, il l'a vu! Oh!
Vale makes it 6-4. Demidov trips over the back of the net here and then goes out of place. Vale makes it 6-4. We have our game on our hands again. And Vale's not stopping there. He's going to make it 6-5.
On aimerait voir plus de glace.
On a vu des belles choses en série.
Tu sais, il est grand, il est gros, il a vu.
Brings them within 1, beating Fucali clean. Demidov comes back and scores to make it 7-5.
Toujours. Moi, j'espère
Des gars-
qu'Arbor
Oh, et
sait.
le but de Demidov ici.
Getting a little bit of padding here. He snipes it short side. Beautiful shot by Demidov. And he's not done. He's going to score another one.
Maintenant.
Non, t'as raison. Oh, bon tir. Oh, elle est dedans. Elle est dedans, c'est
8-5. Some more padding from Demidov here. A little wrister from his spot. Puts it in clean. And they are again ahead by 3. They'll go up by 4, however, when Bolduc gets his second of the game.
Hey, c'est quand même une chose là, qui est courante. Là. Oh,
et le but!
Oui, le
9
but.
à 5
Evans
maintenant.
à Bolduc.
And they're kind of pulling away again, aren't they? But Obe Kubel is going to get his first, making it 9-6.
Il y en a des belles parts. Pas que les autres non plus. Là. Il y a des beaux jeux des deux côtés. Là.
Les gars ont du fun ensemble.
Ouais. Ça, j'aimais ça pour vrai l'été. Tu sais, ta confiance était là. Tu sais, regarde, il y a un autre beau but ici.
So Kubel on the board, bringing the live burn team within 3 points again. But Jake Evans is going to score again, making it 10-6.
C'est plein à craquer ici, je vous le dis en passant. Là, et il reste peut-être 3 bancs ici. Le gars qui vend les hot dogs va en bas. Hey, le but!
He sees some daylight behind Daigle, and he puts it behind the young Victoriaville Tiger. Next is Meloche, making it 10-7.
Tu regardes, là, tu t'en vas, tu sais qu'il est là, mais il a été changé, puis c'est l'autre qui s'en vient.
Oh,
Hey,
et le
shit!
but ici.
Oh, Zachary.
So Meloche gets one. The deficit is back to 3. Jeff Vale is going to strike next, making it 10-8.
Il y a des têtes fortes là-bas. Là.
Ouais.
T'as Linlander, t'as Matthews.
Oh, bonne shot de vie.
So they pull within 2, but Bolduc scores the next one. Nice top cheddar.
Là, c'est Obe Kubel
Bolduc.
qui a de... Oh, c'était un but.
Right in the Gatorade bottle. 11-8 for Team Man-Made. Getting near the end of the second period, but Bordelot is going to get a really nice wraparound, keeping it within 2.
Là, je regardais Ken Hughes qui s'entraîne en haut. Oh, il a vu!
I think this is essentially where they switch over to the third period, and Meloche is going to make it 11-10.
Mon oncle.
Les faiseurs de ponté.
Oui, les gens qui se préparent pour la loin. Je suis allé au Costco déjà, c'est ça.
Et le but.
Back within 1. And with great timing, Benoit is going to get his first of the game, making it 11-11.
Il en annonçait, ça semble gris à l'extérieur. Vous pouvez nous dire le but! Oh, là, c'est un match.
Benoit is going to make it 11-11, ties the game. Talk about some grit here by l'équipe Live Burn, l'équipe Grand Jean Direct. So they've tied it up. How is Team Handmade going to respond? How are the Ringers going to respond?
Obe Kubel qui lui sort ses mains, c'est à Meloche. Oh, tire le but!
Well, by letting Obe Kubel score, going ahead 12-11. They pull ahead. The Grinders are now taking over the game from the Ringers. But Demidov gets taken down. This is going to be a penalty shot with about 2 minutes left. So you know what happens. He misses. And instead of tying the game up, Kubel is going to score again, making it 13-11.
Il va rappeler. Oh! Ça y est.
Ah, ça,
Live Barn is now up by 2. Jake Evans decides to pull Fucali, and now Man-Made has an extra man on. They are applying pressure, and finally, Demidov cracks young Daigle, puts a puck behind the young goaltender, making it 13-12.
4, je pense. Et voilà!
time out!
Still with 40 seconds left, can they tie it up and force overtime?
Je vais aller voici la fin du match. Bon match, 13-12.
They cannot tie up the game before it ends. 13-12 for the Grinders. Fun little game. Very appreciated to Man-Made, Live Barn, Sisu, and all of the sponsors for putting on this game. Super fun. Super thankful that they did this. If you weren't able to watch it, I still think that there's some fun stuff to watch. If you, especially with Steve and Andre, like they made it a fun little watch. So if you're craving hockey, not a bad little scratch to that itch. There was another game after this one, and in fact, there's a number of different games going on, and these guys will probably play again. So maybe I will do another video in the future if you like this one, and I'm hoping you did like this one. I'm gonna edit this video and it's 11:45. I wanted to get this out earlier, but I'm having a difficult time finding my groove. I guess I have to get back into the swing of things. So you guys know what to do. Hit the like button, helps me out with, I don't know, probably search results or something. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'd love to have you. And as always, I'll see you down in the comments.
Brother,